Hi. Hello. How's it going? Happy Sunday. And happy. Welcome in, everyone. Star has a hip today. Hip is doing okay. She's still sore, but getting better every day. Bothering me a little less. Alright, let me scroll up really quick, say hi to everyone who's here, do head of the table and earlies, and then there's a few things to chat about, so we'll get right to it. So head of the table, you know him, you love him. Azur! Congrats on being head of the table 73 times, my goodness. And thank you so much, Haley and Jordan, for being early. I think there's one early left. If anyone wants to snag it, thanks for grabbing your dailies, guys. Let's check some percentages. Haley's 8% sarcastic. Oh no. And 29% toasted. It's a rough one, friend. There's 28% sarcastic and 60% toasted. That one seems a little accurate. Jordan is 96% toasted. Friend, you're burnt. You are burnt. 7% sarcastic. That is unfortunate. Okay. Hi. Thanks for being here. All right. First, I am. How do I? I was just about to like come right out and say it. And I was like, wait, do I actually want to come out and say it that way? But I'm having a bit of a rough go this weekend, and it's been very like this. And it's fine. I'm going to be okay. I'm actually doing a little bit better now. But it was very touchy today, and it literally got worse before it got better. And I know what it all is. It's in my head and related to Toxic X and stuff that keeps coming out and circling in my head. Thank you for the hugs. But I talked to Azur a bit. Flan came by to see me for a bit, and that really helped, talking to both of them and kind of just like getting some of that out there. So still working through it. I can't really talk much about it. So I'm a little bit quiet, seem a little bit down. That's why, but I'm gonna be okay. And even though thank you for the hugs. Even though I was like, I haven't eaten dinner and I really don't know if I want to be social right now. The idea of like sitting on the couch and playing Animal Crossing but still being in my head wasn't advisable. So I'm like, you know what? I'll come do stream. If I have to do a short stream, that's okay. If I come right out and say at the beginning I'm not okay, that's okay. But I'm not gonna spend the whole time talking about it. So maybe talking about other things will help. So we're gonna try that. So things. I don't really want to tell you this, but I will tell you this. This weekend I did purchase new sour candy. So these bright colorful rings are the regular sour. I think these are Carnaby Street sour. And these are Starburst gummy sours. Azur and I both tried them and both agreed that these are more sour. So they're going to be the double sour. They look like peach rings. I thought that too, and I was really worried because I don't like the peach rings. But they're not bad. But I wasn't sure, but I made a face when I ate this. So we're gonna try these. Cardi has candy. Carnaby. Cardi. Not Cardi B. Carnaby. Carnaby is the brand, I think. That would be hilarious. Can you imagine a Cardi B candy? I don't know if I'd put that in my mouth. I said what I said. So those are there. And of course, as always, we do still have tons of the Toxic Waste, the uber sour candy. There's a new Channel Point redemption. I'm hoping it works. I did a bunch of testing on it yesterday and it should work. But you can now redeem a daily affirmation. I've put a lot of positive ones in there. Ooh, said hey twice. Oh, sorry, Silver. Hi, friends. Good to see you. So you can now redeem a daily affirmation. Right now, they're really positive. I do want to go back and add some more, like, humorous or sarcastic ones, because that's my vibe. Thanks for being early, Silver. I appreciate you. You're first early. Let's go. That's cool. We love that. So that is something you can redeem now, and it should just pop up in chat. What else did I do? Oh, I did remember to do some commands I've been kind of promising to do. So if we do playlist, that is the direct Spotify link to the playlist that we're listening to. Star, I tried toxic waste and reset. I look like I ate the most sour thing known to humans. Yeah, it is something. Hi, Winter. Thank you so much for lurking. I still have, a bunch of people that I need to add shout outs for. And I couldn't remember. I thought I wrote them all down, but I didn't. So I couldn't remember who I missed. What is this? Oh yeah, this is nothing from my boss. So I added the people I had written down, and I like thinking, who did I miss? So I want to, because I love my streamer friends. I love supporting streamers, and I want to give everyone a little shout out when they come in the stream. Okay, so make notes for that. So he them to his sister who loves sour sweets. Should. Okay, so let me catch up. We do a shout out first for my dear sweet friend Haley. If you're not already following Haley, please give them some love. They are the sweetest little bean. Play a lot of different games, very cozy vibes. I love lurking there when I can, because normally Haley's streaming when I'm at work and I don't always get a chance to say hi, but I do lurk in your streams, Haley, so we appreciate you, love. Okay, so I did the playlist one. Sometimes I tell you guys to not at me. I finally made a command for that. It's literally just !at. And it'll run a count. What else did there was another one I did. I changed at and yawn and something else once I figure out what it was. So that any followers can do it, and there should be a 15-second delay. Yeah, we can catch up, because I tell you guys to not at me all the time. What was the other one that I did? Oh, okay, I remember. So I also did one for the Treasure Island. It should just be TI. It really confused me because I wanted to link their Twitch, and I realized that I hadn't seen them on my Twitch list in a while, and I was like, I wouldn't have unfollowed them, but I like accessed them through their Discord. So I went through their Discord to make sure I didn't miss anything, and their Twitch got banned. Apparently a whole smack of people had their Twitch banned in December and beginning of January for like fraudulent, like something to do with like using fraud payments to get more revenue for themselves or something. And everyone I saw on Twitter, on X, was saying like, this is not true. I have tons of proof that shows I've made legitimate payments. And especially like for this, the person who runs this Treasure Island, I do not believe that this to be true of them at all. So I'm still going to be using them, but I'm definitely keeping an eye on it to see if I need to change my Treasure Island. But they are running their stream on YouTube, so you can get to the free islands from YouTube. So for now, we'll do that. And then the last thing I added was, sometimes y'all know English is not my best language, so I did make a command for that, ! Words, for every time that I screw up saying something. And again, all of the count commands, so the @ words and yawn, anyone who's following me can do it. It just has a 15-second timer, so if a whole bunch of people run it, it only counts, 1. Because, slow your roll, everyone. I know what I am. Okay, I think that's everything for what's new that I remembered to do. I do still have some sound stuff I want to add and work on some new alerts. But I was listening to the hockey game while I was working on this, and it was pissing me off a little bit. And then we had a Zers game on the TV, and I was trying not to focus on it, but it was also pissing me off because his team was not doing well, and they should have been. So it was just a thing we went through, and I was like, you know what, I got some stuff done. I'm good with that, because again, I'm not okay this weekend, and I was being productive, but there's only so much I can do. So that's that. I think that's everything I needed to talk about to start stream. One sec. Okay. Okay, so let's get into the game and let's talk about anything other than my toxic ex and why I hate him, okay? Life is lifing a little bit. And it's like, it's not lost on me that all of this is happening this weekend and tomorrow is Blue Monday. So in saying that, I want to send a reminder to anyone who's here, anyone who's lurking: you are loved, you are valued, you are appreciated. It will pass, it will get better. Tomorrow is just historically one of the hardest days of the year. It is, the holidays have passed, we're settled back into our routine. If you're living, you know, in the northern hemisphere, it's winter, it's cold, it's gray. We're actually about to get the coldest weather we've had in our city, not just this winter season, but in years. It's about to be like epically frigid, and it's lasting for a few days. So I'm already like, I don't want to do anything. But I did a lot of stuff on the island over the last few days. So let's catch you up. Hi, Brent. Hold on. I realized I got talking and I missed some of the shout outs that I wanted to do. I'm adding everyone to my list who I've missed because I was terrible at keeping notes. So Winter Wilder, wonderful Animal Crossing streamer, so good at builds. And they host a lot of HHP challenges, and I'm notoriously bad at getting to them because I'm constantly cycling through islands. But y'all, please go give Winter Wilder a huge follow if you love Animal Crossing. Okay, Brick, let me go back to your message. I know you just said you don't want to talk about it, so feel free to skip, but my ex-fiance texted me after having me blocked for a year. Brent, that's wild. Like, what the hell? My toxic ex, and I've talked a ton about him. Well, fine, we'll talk about him. It's fine. And I'll come back. I'll circle back to this point. But I was in contact with him, and he basically just like got his knickers in a bunch that I became friends with one of his other exes. Like that is literally all the drama that's happening. And now he's saying all this crap about me to people, and I'm like, why? But I literally, like, I was saying this to Flan when we were talking tonight. I literally just want to talk about my experience. I want to talk about stuff in our relationship. I want to talk about things that I went through. I want to feel like it is okay for me to be like, hey, this was a thing that happened to me, and after extensive therapy and many years, I feel like I'm not being silenced. Like, I just don't want to be silenced. That's literally all it is, right? What do you want to bet we can do a either or to find out that text was, hey, miss you? Sometimes that be the thing, though. Ex-fiance is, that's a heavy one, right? And thankfully it wasn't, but it was so weird. Also, you should be able to talk about it. Exactly. Like, my experience, and even if what I say happens isn't exactly how it happened, it's okay to preface this with, this happened a long time ago, so obviously memories are skewed, but these are the strongest memories or the strongest feelings I had. And, you know, I've had to go to therapy. I felt I was, you know, being excluded from a community. Like, it's okay to say that these things happened, and this is how I felt about it. Like, I'm not coming out and saying he did XYZ. I'm saying because of things in our relationship, this is and how it ended. This is how I feel. Son of a bitch. I don't want to do this one. I don't want to do Gulliver. We'll do it. Stupid pirate. Oh no, that's regular Gulliver. Fine. They don't want you to talk to people that have similar experiences because they want to control the narrative. People that have nothing to hide to keep people back. And that's it exactly, Brent. Like, me and my friend, like, and I've talked about this before, like, her and I, when we started to talk last year, one of the first things we talked about was it felt that there was this unspoken rule that her and I were not allowed to be friends while she was dating him. But, and as I've explained to Azur, because Azur's heard, through our entire relationship, he's heard everything about this ex and my ex-husband. But when I was able to sit down with her those first couple times, there was this extra level of validation in, like, the things that I felt or the things that I experienced. It wasn't just me. It was nice to hear, like, no, you're not crazy. This did happen because it happened to me too. And her memory is a lot fresher because they just broke up last year. So, like, and because there's another ex in between us, it's not a coincidence, it's a pattern. But he doesn't like that we've become friends and we're not going to be silent. And I credit that to a very awesome support network for myself in Azur and Flan and now her, and going to therapy and working through all that. Because the reason I had to start going to therapy in the first place was because I had a whole bunch of crap come out when Flan started dating someone else, and I basically freaked out because I'm like, I believe in Polly and I know all these things to be true, and I still went through a whole gamut of feelings, and I was like, I don't want to feel like this anymore, and I knew it was related to this ex. So, but that's neither, it's all here nor there. Hi Zach, welcome in. 46% toasted, 38% bushier than Hopper. It's okay to understand what actually happened. Also, those things make you feel, even if not 100% aligned, right? And Zach is 53% sarcastic today. Let's go. All right, one more shout out right now. Why you no want to? That's her name. Thank you. Thank you. Y'all, if you're not following Dear Sweet Brins, please go give her a huge follow. She does the cutest, coziest co-working streams every day. Also plays Stardew. I feel like you've played Animal Crossing before, but I know you're in your Stardew era. But if you're looking for a nice little cozy co-working vibe, like, definitely check her out. She's awesome. Elysum, thank you. Oh, you're welcome, friend. My pleasure. Thanks for grabbing your dailies, guys. Like I said, I am big on supporting other creators. Like, this is not a competition. There's space for all of us here, for all of us to achieve whatever goals we have. That was also part of my therapy is like, everything about my life has always felt like a competition. Like, I was always in competition with other people, you know. And I think it kind of finally came to a head when Flan started dating a new person, and I immediately felt that, like, oh, it's a competition between her and I. And I'm like, no, that's not right. And I could recognize why I felt that way, and I was like, you know what? I don't want to feel like that anymore. I love Stardew. Wish I could game more, but work is worky. Ain't that the truth? Because again, when you're doing your co-working streams, I'm at work, so sometimes I do lurk in your co-working streams a lot. But like you said to Azur, I know a lot of people like the body doubling and the co-working. It doesn't entirely work for me, because I can listen to music, and I can, you know, listen to podcasts. I think it's just my brain likes to have something to, like, really focus on. So instrumental music, classical music, it doesn't always work as well. And then what happens is, if I'm listening to a stream and people are talking, like someone's actually talking about something, I want to join in, which is fine. But then, you know, if I actually have work to do, that gets hard. So I'm lurking a lot more at work, like when I really need to work. And I have a YouTube playlist up. I'm currently, like, really deep following this creator on multi-level marketing stuff. Is really fascinating. But I lurk all over the place because I want to support. There is room for everyone, and also the reason I started streaming is for the friends, not the audience. It gets so chatty. I came in here to lurk, but here we are. Ain't that? And I've had that happen in your streams too. I'm like, no, I need to work. I need to lurk. All right, Zach, I see your question. I'm gonna get to it in just a sec. I'm trying to remember what I do. We're gonna run through our dailies, and then we're starting to have extra daily tasks to decorate. So we're getting there. We're getting there. Ozzy's leaving. I'm so excited. So when we roll over to the next day, we'll do a villager hunt, a short one. But all right, Zach. Question of the day: if you could go on a spaghetti eating journey with any two characters, video game, anime, or both, who would you choose? Immediately, I thought of Waluigi, and I don't know why. But then I thought of Sailor Moon. So I guess my answer is Waluigi and Sailor Moon. And that seems like a really weird flex, but okay. I don't know why, but they were like the first two that popped in my head. So I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, I'm still being pissed off that I'm not getting blue roses. Like, I know that these roses are hybrid, so just give me my blue rose, damn it. Chicky, welcome in, friend. So yes, 2025, we are ignoring exes and just focusing on our story, whatever it is. That's really all I want, is just to feel like I have a voice. I don't even need to be heard. I just want to feel like I'm allowed to say things, and I've gone my whole life being told like I wasn't allowed, so I'm over it. Hi Mac, bye Mac. Yeah. Hi bye Mac. Mac won't leave. I need Mac to go. I need a whole bunch of people to go. To protect our peace. Right, Haley. Absolutely. Whatever that means to us. When I thought of Mario characters, but I think I would pick Luigi. I think the second might be Jack from Adventure Time. Oh, that's true. Adventure Time is awesome. All right. So we did get a new villager. Not Wolfgang. Who is it? Kyle. Kyle left. And it took a few days for an autofill to come in, but it was Ken. And I'm actually... Oh, Jake. It's okay. I'm actually excited. Ken is on. Let me scroll over. He's here somewhere. Yes. Ken is in my A tier. He's actually between Joey and Ketchup. The reason Ken is on my A tier, because he is not normally a villager I would go for. But it's Azur's name. And I'm okay with saying that because he puts it on all of his socials. He does go by Kenny, but it is his first name. So there is a villager in the game for Azur, and that's why he's on my A tier. Of course, you all know there is a villager for my daughter. If you don't know. Oh, fuck! I didn't mean to give that to him. Ugh! Oh, no! You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Were my birthday twins on that list? Who's your birthday twin, Zach? My birthday twin is not on that list, but she is on my island. It's Robin, and I hate her. But that bitch gave me her photo, so... Louie and Fauna. Fauna might be on it. Maybe not. Oh, yes, she is. She is. She's right beside Flora. Fauna is on my list. Fauna is a cutie. Okay. Let's see if I... It might have autosaved when I exited the message, but we'll see. If it did, it did. It is what it is. It's okay, I'll just like run to Harv's. Who's the pink gorilla? That's Rocket. Also, she needs to get off my island. Yeah, suck it. Okay, I watered my flowers again, just in case, but it worked. Ha ha ha. I gamed the system. Okay, it looks like it saved after I picked up that rose. Because I have a shovel. So it must have saved after I got, and those are... No. Those are watered, so that's good. That goes there, which means it would have counted... Okay. We're back on track. Nobody saw anything. Mine would be Sasha from ACNH and Belle from Disney Dreamlight Valley. You would pick Belle from in the video game, Haley, and not from the movies? Or is that, like, interchangeable, though? Because that's valid, too. It acted like I talked to 3 villagers, though. So we'll see what it does. Well, the movie, yes. Okay. I was like, there's a whole ass movie series. There's many movies with her. But also Beast is tempting. It is amusing watching him eat, is that like porridge or whatever it is when it's all over his face. Can I pick my Aurora, like, but from a couple of years ago when she was like 2, when we'd give her a fork but she didn't really know how to use it, so she would try to scoop it but it would fall, and then she'd catch it with her hands, and then she'd just forgo the fork altogether and pick it up with her hands and feed herself, and it'd be all over her face and all over her hands and up her arms. It was so cute. We're making our money from veggies now. I'm just missing yellow pumpkins. I planted 9 pumpkins and I didn't get any yellows in it, so I've been waiting for Leaf to have pumpkins again so I can try. I just need to get 1 and I can replant them, but it's what we're working on. One of the many things. I think everyone's house is roughly where I want it to be, though I'm kind of hoping we get a more beachy villager, because that 3rd level up there is where Ken's house is now, and I don't know how I feel about doing a beachy thing, but that's where I wanted to put like a little beach space. The fact that Brewster says I even got a clean cup just concerns me. Brewster is a strange one, and yet so lovable. I choose Rosalina from Mario Party and Wario. Rosalina's a good one. She's very classy. I feel like she would eat her pasta. It would be very demure, very mindful. But I'm still, like, I'm an OG. I'm a Princess Peach or bust. I can't stand Daisy. I will fight. I never liked Daisy. If I was playing Mario Kart with someone and they chose Daisy, I judge them. I'm judging you. And I'm strong enough to admit that. But there were judgments. I also cleaned up the horde of flowers that were everywhere. But we'll be working on trying to organize the flowers near my house. I was going to put the flowers and the vegetable garden near my house, but I was like, I don't have a ton of space, and I have this big open space. I can kind of, like, finagle a little farm area there. I hate Bowsette. That is a hot take. I don't know. I think she's kind of cute. Rosalina strikes me as someone who wants to suggest me a type of tea. She would. She would. And she'd be right, though. Hi, Hoy. Welcome in. Hoy is 91% sarcastic. We love to see it, friends. We love to see it. Did I water those tomatoes? Yes. Gotta make sure I want maximum veggies every time. What else did I do in game? Oh, I'm sorry that you all missed it, but I had an opportunity to like super play today. Like I played all day, and I did pave. I did pave on my own. I took so many pictures, but I got all the items and I did them all in rainbow. I got a couple extra. I wanted to get more, but I couldn't. I just couldn't force myself to do all that work for. Yes, all the hugs. Give hugs. Hugs for everybody. Not me scrolling up and looking for it, thanks. Zach's the real one, reposting it for everyone. Thank you, Zach. Already some good answers. A lot of Mario characters for our question of the day answer. I love that. Oh no, Phoebe is sick. Oh no, how horrible. I don't really care for Phoebe. Oh. This is another one that needs to go. Can you please move? I hate your eyebrows. I hate your face. Get out of my way. Thank you. What are you thinking about? I know you're not moving. Oh. Yes, you can have it. Because I'm trying to get your photo. Chester, also not on my S or A tier, but Chester is Gemini's favorite. Gemini created this challenge, so he gets to stay. We're working on his photo. So right now, I have 2 photos. My goal is to get at least 5. She needs to leave. Like, bestie, leave. Like, girl, read the room. Chester, that was not the correct answer. Robin took forever to give up her photo. I was surprised when I got it. Wart Jr. Last day with Ozzy though. I'm kind of sad that he asked to move. I told myself if he asked to move I would let him go, but it was a mistake not to put him on my A tier, so if he ended up staying, I was gonna be okay with it. Hey Tiger, welcome in. Thanks for grabbing your daily. Tiger is 89% sarcastic today. Yo, that's amazing. I'm enjoying the sarcasm. 80% toasted. That is very well done, friends. Very well done. Let's learn this. Oh, thank you, Zach. Appreciate that. Y'all, Zach's got a great question of the day if you want to let us know in chat who you want to eat spaghetti with. A spaghetti journey. Spaghetti eating journey. I was going to make spaghetti for dinner tonight, but my kid was too freaking manic, and Azur and I were like, we do not have this in us. And she's been really weird at eating. I think I talked about it on Thursday's stream. She stayed home from school because she was sick Wednesday night. And her appetite's been kind of hit or miss since then, so. Dot from Animaniacs and Stitch. Oh my god, any of the Animaniacs is a great choice. Though, shocking 0 people, my favorite Animaniac as a kid, you're gonna be so shocked. It was Slappy. Enough with the singing already. Like, I don't care for squirrels, but a sarcastic squirrel? Yes, ma'am. Love it. I think that was like my first real introduction to sarcasm. And I was hooked. she's been having tummy issues. Yeah, she's actually we've been having really good luck with the bathroom today. I mean, I don't want to, you know, it's not, I mean, she's almost 5, but she does not consent to me describing all of her toileting habits, but I can say that we've had no accidents in the last few days, so we're really excited about that. I just wish she was a little more communicative, but between Azura and I, we've been on top of it all weekend, so feeling pretty good about that. Is the baby feeling okay? Yeah, she's doing okay. She's just recovering from a tummy something. So it's like, she was feeling better. They told me at daycare that she did really well. We ordered pizza and she didn't really eat a ton of it. I'm like, okay. Azur gave her breakfast. She scarfed that down yesterday, but then was kind of hit or miss on everything else. She ate her breakfast this morning really quick, but like kind of picked at her lunch. And we couldn't really settle on a dinner or something, and eventually we just made her like a veggie plate. She seemed to enjoy that, but she gets all caught up with whatever she's watching, like Pokemon or whatever, and then basically forgets to eat. So like I gotta remind myself, like, if she's hungry she will eat. I've seen it, just it's hard, right? There's a stomach bug going around lately. Yeah. So, but overall she's doing okay. She was very manic is a very light word for how she was today. I would have, like, you would have looked at this kid and swore that someone gave her an energy drink. She was all over the place. And it was a lot. And I'm not feeling good. Like I said, I'm not okay, but I will be okay. Azur's he's been really tired. Like, he went upstairs and took a nap for a bit. So we're doing the thing, but she was too much today. And it's okay to say that every once in a while. Your kid is too much. And you still love them and you're still there for them and you're doing the thing. Yeah, a lot of bugs going around. It's okay. We'll do the best we can with what we have. Okay, so I have 3 fossils. I don't think I've seen my money spot yet, but I feel like did I talk to? Apparently not. Let's talk. You do that, buddy. Also get off my island. Why? Okay. I will say I'm doing very good in money making. Why? Stupid game. My turnips for this week had a confirmed large spike. It wasn't that big, but I did get 100% profit on my turnips for what I did buy. I just need to walk away from this hole because I just keep burying this money when I'm trying to put it away. Kick the hole. Thank you. Put away. Thank you. I'm the loan I'm currently working on is the last one for my house, and I really want to get it because I've had a great idea for my basement since like the first week of this island, and I really want to do it. The rest of the house is a who knows, but I had an idea for the basement. And it's the last room you get, so you know it was very good thinking on my part. All right. I'm hoping as I start to decorate a little more, the dailies go a bit faster because there'll be, you know, less room for things to spawn, and I can kind of run through it a bit quicker. Ozzy is leaving. I'm a little sad about that. I loved his house. It was so cute. I'm gonna miss you too, Ozzy. You were definitely A tier. That is so far my biggest regret. I didn't know. I didn't know he was so cute. Did I already do my money rock? I must have. I do not remember. I'm gonna assume. Does my shirt say true crime and chill? Hi D. No, it's even better. Let me switch over here. It says true crime and wine, and the I in crime is a knife and the I in wine is a wine bottle. It's actually a gift from my coworker. She said she saw the shirt. She called me a couple weeks ago, like at work, to ask me a question, like through Teams, and she's like, "Oh my god, I saw this shirt and I thought of you." And it was like really super cheap, and I was like, "Well, why didn't you buy it? What's wrong with you?" And then she came back a couple like hours later, and she's like, "I bought both of us one of these shirts," and I was like, "Yes." And she had to come into Friday to bring in the payroll for her site, and she gave me the shirt. I went on a date with Flan Friday night, and I didn't wear it because I already had like an outfit planned for the date, but I brought it with me. I put it on Saturday morning, and I literally have not taken it off. I just want to. It's actually, she thought it was from Shein, but it's actually Torrid. So it's 100% cotton. It's so soft. And it's so comfortable, and you might do the tier list at some point this week, Haley. It is a grind. Be prepared. Give yourself time. But yes, true crime in wine. It is my aesthetic. And welcome, Indy. It's so good to see you. When the comfy top hits, right? I almost want to wear it to work. I work in a school and there's a picture of a knife on it, and I feel like that's pushing the line. But if there's a day where there are no kids in school and we have a little more like dress down, then I'm 100% gonna wear it. Fight me. Everyone knows I already listen to Murder at Work. Like I've told my boss I listen to it so I literally don't hit people here. Like, and she laughed at me because she thinks I'm being sarcastic. I'm like, oh no, honey, I'm so serious. Hope you're well too. I'm doing okay, D. I talked a little bit about it earlier. I've had a really weird weekend. I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be okay. I'm doing a little better after chatting with my partners tonight, who both like held space for me to get out some of my emotions and what I was feeling. And like I really, well, no kids means the knife is out. That's exactly how that works, Haley. But I do have to remember that my office is in a school, and that even when there are no kids around, sometimes there are other people in the school, like teachers and administrators. And if someone from the daycare is walking around, even though they work in an admin office with no kids, they're walking around with a shirt that says True Crime and Wine, it might send the wrong message. And my employer is very old-fashioned. We have employee rules that were created when the company opened in 1987, and I know that off the top of my head because it's the same year my sister was born. And so like there are certain rules that have not been updated in almost 40 years, and like we really need to, times have changed. When I first started there, it was in our dress code that during the cold months, so I think it was from October to April, we had to wear some sort of stocking. So socks, pantyhose, nylons, mandatory. You could be sent home if you weren't. Some of them sound like they were created in the 50s. Perfect timing. And now, this was not a problem for me because I wear socks every single day. Like, I doesn't matter. Dead winter, heat of summer, you will find me in socks more often than not. So that was never an issue for me. But, like, how weird is that? When I first started there, tattoos weren't allowed. You couldn't have, well, they weren't, it wasn't that they weren't allowed, you couldn't have visible tattoos. And at the time I started working there, I had one, which is on the back of my shoulder. The socks are the devil. A lot of people say that. Azura feels that way. He does not like, well, he doesn't like the stitching, like the seams in the socks. Whereas it never bothered me. But yeah, so after I started working there, I got another tattoo. Stitches and socks are stupid, see? I got another tattoo on the bottom of my right leg. But again, I wear pants almost constantly, so it wasn't a big deal. I tried wearing a skirt once and using a tensor bandage to wrap around my tattoo. It kept falling off, so I was like, nuts to this. This is too much effort just to wear a skirt, and I don't even like skirts. And then when we were leaving the building we were in and moving into the building we are now, my then boss, the executive director, she updated some of the rules, and she said now, she's like, yeah, now you can have visible tattoos. And that's when I went and got the one that's on my arm. Like, literally booked it and had it done within 2 weeks. I was like, I can have a visible tattoo? Bet. It's going on right away. Okay. Where the hell is Ken? I hate that they call me Jet Setter. What a dumb name. That existing as evidence and some people just refuse change because it costs money. I wear my inside out. Oh, smart. See, I wish I could allow myself to do that. Most of my socks are unbearably uncomfortable if I do that. Yeah. But that is smart. Boy, I like that. That's thinking with your noodle. This is my entrance-ish. I'm really hoping I come across another Valiant statue to put on the other side. If not, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But there are stunted trees, flowers. This is the entrance. It obviously didn't perfectly line up, but you know, what can you do? I think it came out really cute. I'm pretty happy with it. I wanted to go with normcore, like very normcore vibes. You gotta have the fountains. You're using the in-game pathing. No rounded corners because we didn't understand rounded corners then. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna put here yet, but I've got this little area outside of Nooks. So what do I need? I'm gonna sell. When I worked long-term care, the clients were complaining about spots in their toes, about socks seams. I mean, something to do with their toes. I would put theirs on inside out. One day night shift complained. I was like, did you read the notes? Client complained visible marks from seams. Were they there when you got them changed? No, then F off. Thank you, Azur. Automod said you couldn't say them F off, but we know better than Automod. All of this. Alright. Ridiculous. Both the Automod and Night Shift. Fly on both of you. Fly on all your houses. Alright. We are doing good. We gotta get some shovels. We're gonna need a bunch of them. My ears are still bugging me a little bit. Hello, hello. No. Here, tapped and lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Muse. I appreciate you, friends. Hope you're doing good. Trying to think what other. I'm trying to think if I have any other news. I have a couple of news pieces, but I can't announce them yet. I'm waiting for more details. But some really exciting things coming. I can't wait to share. I was blocked by Automod and Kels today. The sweetest dumb lady didn't understand why, because she didn't know what it meant. Oh, poor Kels. Kels is an absolute sweetheart. That is true. Yes, we're still drinking water. We're still doing good. Look at all those Nook Miles we got. We're gonna go on a hella villager hunt. It's not gonna be a ton of tickets, but we're still gonna go. Deposit. We'll do 100,000. Oh, I know what I forgot to look for. I need to see if Nooks has lilies. It's the last flower I need to work on trying to get the hybrids for. I think from almost each set I'm only missing like 1 or 2 hybrids at most. So I feel like once we set them up, it should be good. You're really the worst, Nooks. The absolute worst. I haven't seen lilies in days. We'll go run to Harv's really quick. But it's coming along. I've got fencing ready for Robin's area. She's getting a dump. I'm not even mad about it. But she gave me her picture. Honestly, having her on this island and interacting with her has only confirmed my hatred for her. Other ones, I've kind of been like, oh, they're kind of cute, and they grow on me, but no, it's cemented the hatred for her. And I'm okay with that. Like, I own that hate. And I'm okay with it. I did those rocks. I do have my tree. I did get a coffee from Brewster. Oh, I gotta do... Oh, Gulliver. I forgot about that. Oh, I still gotta do that. Okay. Those are both still fake. You. Pumpkins and lilies, please. I did make some decisions about what islands I'm gonna build this year, so I can talk about that. I've decided on my themes. Why? Mums. You're the worst, Leaf. You're so cute, but you're literally the worst right now. So this island is a 31-day island. I will be streaming on the 31st. A change in my schedule meant I could bump my Thursday stream to Friday. So I'm going to stream on the 31st, and wherever we are at the end of stream, y'all are gonna watch me set the DA and delete it. So I can't say that, you know, I was completely done and then worked extra on the weekend, right? So the end of that stream, bye-bye island. The next island, starting February 1st, will be Fruit Jam Island. So for that, I'm envisioning kind of like roughly dividing the island up into as equal 6 as I can manage it, and having individual sections for each fruit in the game, and have villagers that fit like color wise or relate to that fruit in some way. So obviously villagers I already know, we're gonna get tangy, we'll get apple, cocoa for coconuts. Like, the only thing I know about that map is I need resident service to be as close to the middle, like the dead center of the map as possible. And this is where having a spicy switch would come in handy. Once I finish the Fruit Jam Island, unless I come up with a like banger idea that I can't wait to do, I want to do Penguin Islands. It's been on my list for a while. We need to spend some time with the penguins. And then those two islands, my timeline is roughly February to September to get both of those done. And then October 1st, starting a 3-month super hard version of this. So do this island, this challenge concept over 3 months, but insanity version, all the golden tools, completed museum, 10 villager photos, all have to be on S or A tier. I'll redo my tier list and try to make it a little bigger. No Nintendo Online, everything paid off, fully decorated, and with the goal of setting the dream address in December, only moving forward one day at a time. At least that's the thought. I still have a lot of time to flesh out the details of it, but those will be the islands for this year. And maybe playing another game every once in a while. Haven't decided. Really missing Stardew. Not feel bonita. I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Thank you so much for bonita, Haley. I am not feeling bonita, truthfully, but I am feeling better than I was earlier. When I tell you there was like a solid hour of ugly crying before stream, I am not kidding. I was talking with Azur and I ugly cried, and then Flan came over and picked me up so that we could talk, and he's like, do you want to talk here or do you want to go somewhere? There's a nearby parking lot with a kind of scenic view, and I'm being very vague so I don't give a dox us, but we drove there, and I cried, softly cried going there, and then ugly cried as soon as we parked. So but it's okay. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm gonna be fine. It's gonna be okay. What am I doing here? Plants. Okay. I want better fencing options than that. Thank you for the hug, Hoy. I appreciate that. I'm okay. I mentioned earlier, it's just this weekend has been kind of up and down. It's gonna get bitter cold where we live, and I'm not looking forward to it. And thank you, Tiger. Appreciate you. And I was just all up in my head and all up in my feels, and that happens, and I acknowledge it, and I'm getting better about reaching out, but it got me in a way this weekend, and I really didn't speak up as much as I should have. I don't know which of these I want. Okay, I'm gonna have to experiment because I can't visualize one of those. So let's make a stack of each and see how it looks. But in all honesty, I'm glad I streamed. I said that both to Azur and Flan. I was like, I am not good, but I still want to stream because I know that I'm gonna get on stream, and I'm gonna be really honest about it, and I don't necessarily need to talk about what happened. But know that I can go on stream and say, hey, this is my reality, and you know, still do the thing. Okay, what do these look like? I feel like that's going to be too tall around flowers. Or that looks a little better. I didn't look to see what fences were in the ABD. I don't always remember to look at the fences because I know I'm not using a ton. But my plan is, once I have all the hybrids, or like all the different colors of any one flower, to fence around it. So let's see. That's gonna be too tall too. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay, let's just mess around with moving the flowers and trying to figure out plots, and we'll go from there. Gonna put these fences back. Storage. Okay. First, let's clean up these fences. I don't really care for these fences at all. I can get rid of all of those mums, because the only one I'm missing now is the green mum, and that is easier to make with purples, and I have 2 purples waiting. Oh wait, they had roses, right? I'm missing some roses. So I can go grab those. I'm gonna save some of the blacks in the hopes that I can get gold roses. I gotta save all those reds because those are all hybrids, which is what you need to make blue roses. Which is so frustrating because we've had that since like the first week of playing this, and I just can't get the blue roses. Like, I just want one. Bitch, I just need one. I just need to say that I did it. But y'all, the way I'm looking forward to like starting a new island on February 1st, and I'm going immediately as soon as the airport's open. Treasure Island, Golden Tools, Nook Mile tickets, like, we're filling up. I don't care. Okay, I need to save those 2. Shed, yes. Oh my god, the shed. Okay, let's get rid of most of these flowers. Yeah, I'm excited that this is coming together slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley, of course. Not my real name. You're not my real mom. I like being able to get what you need when you need it, right? But I will say my strategy for doing this, I've been very good about my Nook Miles. I make sure to do most of my dailies. You know, obviously there's things I can't get, like I can't get all the Nook Miles for fruit. But I've spent a little bit of Nook Miles. I, you know, have bought Nook Mile tickets. I've bought fences. I've bought a couple of items. I purchased every single thing for terraforming, and right now I still have 130,000 Nook Miles. So like, I did really good at putting it all together, but I'm trying to get all the bugs without going to a treasure island. Yeah, that thing is something I had hoped that I would be able to do for this island, but I thought I'd be able to move through my days a lot faster, which is why I'm like, I need to attempt this challenge again, but with a 3-month time limit. Because at the same time, I'm like, to be very honest with you, it is kind of draining to be attached to my Switch at every free moment. And I think at least with 3 months, I'd have a little more flexibility. Like, I'm bringing this to work every day. My entire lunch break is playing Animal Crossing. Today, I played it almost all day. And, like, I get it. It was a 1-month challenge, but I'm definitely looking forward to being a little free from the Switch. I'm sure Azur is looking forward to it, too, because there have been nights that I'm like, I know your hockey team is playing, but I'm playing the Switch on the TV, so watch it on your iPad, which thankfully he's been very good about, but again, because it was only a 1-month challenge. Like, okay, I could handle this for 1 month, right? So, like, it's different right now. Like, I'm streaming, so obviously I get the TV because I'm streaming, and he's like live posting the game from his hockey account that he has now, and he's watching it on his iPad and doing his thing, and you know, that's awesome. I hope they're playing better. No. What's the score?
3-0.
Boo! We knew it was gonna be a tough game. They're playing.
Yeah, I would have liked my team to show up too.
Right? They're playing Dallas tonight. Sucks to suck. I'm sorry. But you know, it was weird, a weird weekend of sports. I mean, Azur's team lost last night pretty spectacularly. I'm not gonna say that I expected them to win, but I did not expect them to lose by that margin. And I was listening, because I was working on stuff, I was listening to the Leaf game, and the Leafs were down 3-0 after the first period, and I was ready to write off the entire game. Hey, Jupe, welcome in. I was so done. I was ready to turn it off, but I knew that if I turned my hockey game off, I would start listening to Azur's, and it would distract me. So I was like, no, I'm gonna stick it out. I'm just gonna ride with it. Oh no, Jupe, 0% sarcastic. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's definitely wrong. But anyway, so the Leafs were down 3-0 at the end of the first period, and somehow magically over the next 40 minutes of gameplay scored 7 unanswered goals for a final score of 7-3 for the Leafs. I don't know, don't ask me, it's bonkers, it shouldn't have happened. At the same time, as I'm listening to the Leaf game, I'm following the Detroit Lions game, because they had their first playoff game. They were like favorites to go to the Super Bowl. Their dumbasses lost last night, so they're out. How goes? It goes, Jupe. It goes, as you know. And if you don't know, now you know. We're doing okay. We're doing better. We are doing better. Okay, I need to look at how many flowers do I need to do. Flower breeding Clyde. Okay, we're gonna put roses back here because if I get the blue rose, I need it front and center. We'll put mums back here because I hate mums. I did see that when I woke up. Yeah. Alright, there are 6 mums. I think so. Okay. Next is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 7 tulips. I'm probably going to be mostly looking tonight as I'm overstimulated, but I wanted to at least say hello. No worries, Jupe. Thank you for the lurk, love. I appreciate you. Question for the No Nintendo Online. Does it mean no custom path, no custom paths, no custom outfits? Nothing. No treasure islands, no friends, no HHP. Though I'm tempted to relax that for my 30-day challenge, but that also adds more that I need to do. So I am undecided. Okay, roses I'll put back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There are 9 possible. I need more space. I need more space than that. Friggin' not me spending the last 20 minutes looking for the Imperial floor while playing Dreamlight Valley. I'm sorry. Was that too much space? No, that's the right amount of space. Why? I can do the rest, but no custom paths aren't easy. Yeah. No custom designs whatsoever. I don't know if the roses are going to stay there, but that's where they are right now. Now there are guides that you can find that will help you to design a path if you so choose. I'm tempted for this one. I'm very tempted. Oh, what the fuck do you want? No! I feel bad because we were just talking about mental health and like reaching out to people. But damn it, Maggie, I cannot. Honestly, the more you do, the easier it gets. Did almost all of mine for my museum build. That's true. I doth not have the artistic skills. So we'll see what I end up coming up with for this one. But here, just as a double check, we can prove there's no custom designs here right now. I don't have access to custom designs for clothing. There's no button up there. Like we can see, I have not done anything. It has been hard because I'm one who very much likes to lay out my pathing before designing. So she is struggling right now. Would you like recommendations? Yes. You can post here or send me Discord message. I mean, you can post here, but also I would send me a Discord message because I will forget to grab it. I know me. What did I make this? Is that tulips? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So, Cosmos is 6. April Honey, Cookie Dune, and AJ. Alright. Hyacinths are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you know what? I'll put hyacinths here. I think I need to start moving these flowers lest I forget what I've decided to put where. Oh, it's over here. Bee bells! Ah, bitch. Of course that would happen. Oh, Corey Dune. Okay. There are the threes. Alright. Yay, bells! Oh, that's so rude! What did I come here for? Oh, slingshot. What am I doing here? Slingshots. I'll buy it. I'll do it. No, I have the peaches. Even her photo is hideous. Ugh, I just hate looking at it. Thank you, Hoisin. Appreciate you. Appreciate that very much. Bareback the dog needs me to take my anxiety for a walk. I mean her. Both. Both is good. Both is good. Enjoy your walk, Tiger. Goodness. She is tired. I can't remember how many of these I'll need to... I think it might just be the one. Yeah. Okay. And they can live down here for now. Nope. Nope, again. Oh, goodness. Okay. This house is so eclectic, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so mums, let's do those first. Yeah, I knew you were gonna do that. I had already prepared for this inevitability. Drop. Hold. Thank you. No. This one. got my flower guide up so I can try to figure out. I remember looking at all of my hybrids as I was clearing the flowers and saving what I thought I remember I needed to save to make the last ones I was missing. But I want to put those. I want to try and get the green one to spawn there. Okay, and then I did tulips. And then the only one I'm missing is purple. I mean, bless you. I feel like I did pretty good for my hybrids of like getting most of them without really trying. I just kind of put out some of the basic, like the 3 basic colors for that you get the seeds, and just kept watering them until I got most of them and called it good.
How's your water doing?
My water's good.
Okay.
Do you need something?
No, I was just checking in to see if you needed it.
Okay. And I won't fence anything off until I have all of the ones I need. Okay, roses. I have to go grab yellow because I threw mine out. And red and white make pink, so those two just need to be together. Markle Moon, lurk here, lurky turkey. Thank you for the alert, friend. It's so good to see you. Let me get you a shabby. Y'all, please go follow my friend Markle Moon. Absolutely sweetheart. Plays a variety of games. So cozy, so lovely. Please go give them a follow if you don't already. I didn't mean to do that. Get your ass in the pipe. You are welcome. We were talking about this earlier. We stand supporting creators. There is room at the table for every single one of us. And if I know you stream and I know that you are a decent human being, which most of the people that are going to be in this channel are, then yeah, I'm going to give you a shabby. If I remember. You gotta... She's on one today, but... Yes! Haha, sucker, I did do it. Take your stupid present. Give me your photo. Oh yes. Oh yeah, I forgot that I did that. I found, I can't remember when I searched it up or why I did, but I found an emote on Etsy that is it's a heart with the newer polyamorous flag on it, and I finally decided to buy it and upload it, so it's now part of the free emotes. So for any followers, you have access to the poly emote, and that's really important to me. Oh no, it was freaking what's his face that has... I'm not going all the way back to Harv's for one fucking yellow rose bag. No, it's not happening. Streamers support streamers and their communities, absolutely. So yes, obviously, like, it's in my tags. I also love this one. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that one was... I kind of moved things around a little bit, so I kind of streamlined what the free emotes for following are. I don't think I've seen that flag before. I love it. Yeah, it's very new. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago. The original poly flag is blue, red, black with a heart in the middle and the infinity symbol. And then this one kind of takes some of those elements and kind of put it all together. Both of them are still good, still valid. But I think this one just looks cuter. If I'm being very real with you. And obviously we know, I talk about it all the time, I am poly. If that's new information to you, sorry not sorry. If that bothers you, sorry not sorry. Is that really the one I wanted to put there? Yeah, actually I'm good with that. I'll do this one because it's more ugly. There we go. I like one of the older flags, if I'm being honest, but that's me. It's just a color preference. Yeah. We love a cute flag. You want to be proud to fly? Yep, absolutely. And a flag is awesome, and I love that it exists, but I do not need a flag to be proud of who I am and how much I believe in poly, no matter how hard it is. At times, how difficult it can be, because we're all human and emotions are weird. And this came up in my conversation with Flan tonight, and I was like, I can very much rationalize that everything I'm feeling is wrong. It's not logical, but my history and some of the other feelings I was going through means that I'm struggling with this right now. So, but being able to have that, like, those kind of things, like, I was not okay, and I told Flan, and he was like, okay, I'm gonna come over and see you. And I said to Azur, like, hey, Flan's gonna come over and see me, you know, to help cheer me up. And Azur and I talked, and then I talked to Flan, and I felt so much better. And we love that. Like, these are the supportive things. These are what we love about poly, among other things. Okay. All right. So, what do we got next? Lilies I don't have yet. Windflowers have 1, 2, 3, 4. Windflowers are 6. Pansies are 4. Pansies are also 6. Okay. Communication is key always. Yes. It is important, and it is not easy. It is certainly not easy. And sometimes it is really okay to be like, I just don't have the words for this. Like, I'm trying to tell you something, but I can't explain it. And again, not that I want to talk about him, but with things with the toxic ex, sometimes something comes up and I'm like, I can't explain this, but this is how I feel. This is how it makes me feel, right? Like, it is what it is. So we do our best always. But yes, that's all to say is we now have the polyam flag heart emote free to use for followers. I hate that Twitch doesn't allow you to use it outside of this channel. Like, you have to be a subscriber to be able to use the emotes outside the channel. I think it's silly.
Probably a spam or an abuse thing. Not that I don't agree.
Okay, so this one, I am a little SOL on this. You need two red hybrids to make a purple, and I don't have a red hybrid. I'm not sure. I don't think that's a red hybrid, but it's the red and the blue that makes a red hybrid, and that's the only way. So that one's going to take a little bit of work. That's okay. That's okay. Next. Windflowers. That's these ones. think this one, it looks like I'm down 2 colors based on what I saved. So this could be interesting how we have to layer this. I know that's what you think I said, but it's not what I meant. Okay, so I have pink. Okay, so this one, not me thinking the pansies were windflowers. Yeah, I do sometimes get mixed up. Okay, so I'm gonna have to plant them a little funny on this one. 2 whites will make a blue and 2 pinks will make a purple. So that's what we're gonna try and manifest. And then what did I have? Those are cosmos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I like that I've hidden the mums. You can't see them. They're so gross. I don't like them. And then it looks like the only ones I'm missing in the cosmos is black, which kind of pissed me off a little bit because cosmos are the native flower of this island and I just let them grow all over the back, like the upper levels, and there were oranges touching oranges all over the place and not a one black one spawned. That is icky. Do better, game. So we'll do red, white, orange there. We'll do the yellow, pink. Okay, am I really gonna have to move those trees after I just moved them? Son of a bitch. Lilies have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, also 6. Ugh. Yep, I'm gonna have to move those trees. Thanks, I ate it. Okay, then we'll water everything and move forward a day and see how far we get. I thought I was going to do a shorter stream, but it's already after 9 o'clock. So we'll see where I get. Now that I have at least the flowers done, that helps. I guess they can go here, that's fine. The Gaming Professor, hello, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. Just moving some crap around, trying to figure out where it's all gonna go. I don't know if that'll tree. It should tree. Should tree. Thank you for the hydrate. Appreciate it. It is still water. I'm doing very good, though. Flan has agreed to help me with some accountability stuff, which is very nice of him. I am excited. Mostly because I do better when I have an accountability option, and it's nice to have someone who's not gonna like let me slack on it. Not that Azur would let me slack, but he sees me day in, day out, and it's easier for him to be like, no, you had a hard day. It's okay if you don't do the thing, right? Bex, hi. Back doggo was good, girl, but my anxiety is flying stronger than ever. Oh, Tiger, I'm sorry, friends. Thank you, Bex, for redeeming your daily affirmation, our first one. Don't let other people tell you how to feel. Let yourself feel however you feel. Very appropriate that that's the first one that comes up. Because we are deep in our feels today. But yes, that is the new daily affirmation redeem. More will be added to it as I find some like sarcastic, funny ones that I can put. What other video games are you into? Gaming Professor, I'm into a lot of stuff. Animal Crossing is like my obsession. I love playing with it. I like Stardew. I am a huge Pokemon fan. I actually have Pokemon tattoo on my arm. I love Paper Mario. I'm very much a Nintendo girly. That's just always been my vibe. Hi friend, happy Sunday. Definitely needed that today. Emotions be emoting today. Ain't that the truth? Like, we are just... True crime, sir, what's the bottom part? Oh wait, this way. True crime and wine. I knew you'd like that. I knew you'd like that. And the I in crime is a knife, and the I in wine is a wine bottle. Oh yeah, I meant to do... Those will be for the lilies. Oh my god, I need it. My coworker gave it to me as a gift, but apparently it's from Torrid. She got it on sale from Torrid, so I don't know if you can check the website and see if you can find it.
Open up, Curly. This is a raid.
Curly. Alright, but,
I don't know what to expect to find.
in a simple, neighborhood pet shop.
Jasmine, welcome in. Hi, Raiders. Thank you so much for the raid, Jasmine. You are an absolute sweetheart. Thank you, thank you. You also know me. My name is Starberry, and this is my jam. I'm mostly an Animal Crossing streamer. Very cozy vibes. Here is... I had it the first time. Here's a little bit about me. If you don't know me, but yeah, we're all about the cozy vibes. You know, being honest about mental health, accepting everyone, sarcasm up the wazoo, if that's your thing. Welcome in, Jasmine. How was your stream? You were playing Little Misfortune? What is that? Tell me. I want to know all about it. But of course, Jasmine Raiders, if any of you need to raid and run, please feel free to do so. But if you'd like, we'd love to have you stick around. I'm currently working on a 31-day island challenge where I gave myself a whole bunch of ridiculous rules on top of the rules that my friend Gemily made when she created this challenge. And so we're trying to finish an island, and we got 12 days left, y'all. 12. Oh, I forgot to do Gulliver. Whoops. Oh no. I'm so sorry. I love your raid message. Jazz can't play. We're here for a gamer. It's a dark storyline game where you play an 8-year-old playing a game with a mysterious voice. I needed to send my community somewhere cozy after everything we went through. Oh my god. That sounds intense. And I'm like, I'm reading that, and I'm like, where's my friend Jupe? Jupe would play this. 100%. But yeah, no, I appreciate that you're like, we need somewhere cozy and wholesome to go to. Star's playing. Let's go. But yes, we're all about the cozy vibes. We're talking about it because emotions are emoting right now. If you don't know, tomorrow is Blue Monday. It's considered one of the saddest days of the year. And emotions definitely seem to be heightened around this time of the month, especially for those of us who are in the middle of winter. So Jazz does the cozy horror vibes, and now I know how those can be the same. Oh, absolutely. I know tons of streamers who have a nice blend between cozy and horror. There are some horror games that can be kind of cozy. I'm going to tell you the closest I get to a horror game is playing Luigi's Mansion. That's it. The game was both? Oh, wow. You mentioned Pokemon when I came in, and I saw it on your game home screen. What's a good intro game to the Pokemon world? Ugh. Loaded question. Hard to say. Love Luigi's Mansion. That's an incredible game. It is. Luigi's Mansion 3 on the Switch, it actually has a few jump scares. I'm gonna follow you ASAP. There you go. Bex. Pokemon game. If you like open worlds, and like being able to make your own path as you play, then I would start with Scarlet and Violet. That's the hot damn, thank you for the follow. That's the latest Pokemon game. It came out a couple years ago. Something like that. I was looking at Azure to fact check really quick. It is very unique. It is the first Pokemon game that has an open world concept where you definitely have like tasks that you need to do. But towards the beginning, you get to a point where there are like two people you're supposed to kind of follow, and they go different directions, so you get to choose which way you go and what you do, and like the order you do it. Now obviously you can't just run to the 8th gym or whatever, like you're not going to be strong enough to beat it, but you can choose to bounce back and forth. But traditionally, Pokemon has always had a very linear storyline and path. You are leaving home for the first time, you get your first Pokemon, there's certain routes that you have to follow, you hit gyms in a certain order, and then when you're strong enough and you have all your gym bashes, then you take on the Elite Four. So if wanting to try it in the more traditional Pokemon sense, then there's Pokemon Sword and Shield also on the Switch. Any other games are going to be older, and then there's like some of the accompanying games like Eevee Go or Pikachu Go. I can't remember exactly what. Let's Go Eevee and Pikachu. Thank you, Izzer. I haven't played those games. I'm very, very much a traditional Pokemon player, and I really wasn't feeling the vibe of Scarlet and Violet when we first got it, but I watched Azure play it on stream for a bit, and then I knew I needed to try it. And once I did, I enjoyed it. But I very much like the traditional Pokemon Arceus is on Switch. It is. I haven't played that one either. We just got Cafe Remix, did we?
Yeah, it was the one that I downloaded. One of the ones I downloaded
Oh, on Auras. Okay. I Pokemon Cafe Remix, but it's touchscreen only, and I hate that for pain days because my Switch feels so heavy in hands. I haven't played it. I've heard it's very good. My friend Sophology, she has played that one. She streamed it before, and she's really enjoyed it. So I can't recommend like all the Pokemon games. They each bring something unique and wonderful, and it's just a matter of which flavor you're going to enjoy most, right? I have been playing Pokemon in many iterations since it came out in North America when I was 10. So I've been playing Pokemon for almost 30 years! Oh my god! I've played the cards, I've played almost every single handheld. My very first one was on a Game Boy Color. I played Pokemon Yellow, which I love for the nostalgic vibes, But every time I play it, I forget that you don't have running shoes and you can't run fast, and I want to nope out so hard. But every generation brings something new and really interesting, and I just think you just gotta dive in and go for it, and I don't think you'll regret it. Fucking Moose, I can't get away from him. I just got an emulator for my PC and I've been playing Pokemon Yellow. It's so classic, and what was really great about Pokemon Yellow, so the first Game Boy to come out was a monocolor, so whether you had Pokemon Red or Pokemon Blue, like, your entire game was going to be shades of those colors. And in those ones, like the other traditional Pokemon games, you pick a starter, which is a grass, a water, or a fire, and that's it. Unless you can get online to trade with other people, you couldn't get any of the other starters. But Pokemon Yellow was unique because it was for the Game Boy Color, so it was the first Pokemon game that we had in full, like, Technicolor. That's how they advertised it. Yes, I'm that old that I remember them advertising it like that. And it's unique in that your starter is Pikachu, and through gameplay, you actually get all the other Pokemon. Like the other starters. You can get a Charmander, a Bulbasaur, a Squirtle. You can go to the Elite Four with all three of those in their fully evolved forms if you want. So if you have access to an emulator and you want to play like a classic game to get your feet wet, and Pokemon Yellow is great for that. Hi Kala, welcome in, friend. It's so good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Look at Ken just snoozing up there. Alright, I need lilies. I need one yellow rose. What a dumb thing. You're right. By the way, Cal, I definitely cried. Was Moose Fossa just now? Oh no. I need more context for Mufasa. Is that like a Lion King thing? Because that's what I'm thinking, but I also acknowledge it could be something else. Give me my blue rose, you dumb game. I mean, I love you. I love you, Animal Crossing. You're my bestie. Give me my blue rose. I will cut you. I mean, I love you.
I'd like to see you try and cut a video.
So it's like, I'd love to see you try and cut a video game. Like, Animal Crossing and I are just gonna, like, Rochambeau soon. I just finished my movie night of the week in the new Mufasa one, which is the story of Mufasa's parents and bald. Can't do that. One, I'm gonna say it's not the same without James Earl Jones.
Well, with Foss as a kid, so you don't need him.
I know, but it's still not the same. I said what I said. I stand by what I said. I'm not putting fences around these until, like, I'm almost done decorating this area, because this is my moneymaker right now. I'm doing a lot better now. Had the plague over Christmas most of January. I'm almost there, just achy still. Oh, Cal, I'm so sorry to hear, friend. I've heard that that's going around. Like, everybody's getting something. Hell, even Flan had COVID over Christmas. So there was, like, almost 2 weeks that I couldn't see him because he had COVID. And I'm like, I'm sorry, not sorry. I'm not gonna... I cannot be around you without, you know, for an extended time. He still was able to, like, pick me up from work and go grab Aurora, but he wore a mask and, you know, it was less time. We justified it, for better or for worse, but I'm like, I can't go on a date with you. I'm not going to ask you to wear a mask in your house, you know? Like, take your time and feel better. So... he's doing great now, thankfully. It's generally vile. It was very similar to COVID in a lot of ways. Kept taking tests, but no, it was something new. Oh no. Yeah, he thought it was just a cold, and he was kind of just rolling with that, and then it wasn't really getting better, so he's like, I have expired COVID tests, and I'll take one, and then he sent me a message. He's like, it lit up, like, right away, and I was like, oh no. So then he went and ordered non-expired COVID tests, and yeah, which actually worked out, because not that it worked out, it's not great that he had COVID, but it put it back on our radar to like pay attention when we've been going grocery shopping, and we found a couple of boxes of, you know, unexpired COVID tests, because they're hard to get now, which is so silly. It's the worst side sickness. That's the worst side sickness, when you don't know what the exact cause is. Oh, I hate, yeah. For Christmas dinner, it's 2 slices of ham and a pickled onion. Oh, no. I mean, I was gonna say, at least you could eat something, but I mean, that doesn't make it any better, right? Like, it's not the food I wanted. Pickled onion's really nice. I gotta make an Acura cake alert. Note to self. Acura cake alert. If a mod just wants to put that in, like, mod notes for me, or, like, star reminders, I will know exactly what that is. So, you don't have to know if you don't know. I know exactly what it is. So now that episode it's a South Park reference, if you don't know. It's from the episode where Satan wants to throw himself a sweet 16 birthday party. I've lost 15 pounds, which is only positive. I guess it's just not the way you want it, right? So Satan wants to throw himself a sweet 16 birthday party, and he's renting out a hall, and he decides that he wants a life-size, fully edible Ferrari cake, but he's Satan. So, did you say cake alert? It'll kind of be. And so, you know, he's Satan, so he only has access to people that are in hell to help him, and instead of looking through hell to see if he has, like, qualified bakers, he hires 3 of the most notorious serial killers ever to make his cake. So he gets Bundy, Dahmer, and someone else from that era. Maybe BTK? Oh. No, BTK's still with us. Ed Gein? Oh no, it's John Wayne Gacy. Yeah, I got it. I got it. So Dahmer, Bundy, Gacy. I put cake alert Satan in mod chat. I am confusion. It's okay. I know exactly what it is. So he hires these serial killers to make his cake, but they have a very, like, Three Stooges vibe, but, you know, bloody and violent. It's South Park. And they end up re-killing each other, and they don't make the cake, so Satan's, like, his cronies, his, like, right-hand henchmen, end up getting him an Acura cake, and he's very upset. It's a full life-size Acura cake. It's not the cake he wanted. And then one of his henchmen, Acuras are really nice. But there's also a part of the episode where, as he's trying to book the hall for his party, the person he's talking to keeps telling him everything he wants. He's like, oh yeah, Diddy did that. And then there's a line as he's going through it, he's like, damn it, what did he do? And it's really funny, but lately I'm like, that that didn't age well, did it? That's not so good. Alright, I gotta take Ozzy off of my villagers list. I'm so sad. I'm so sorry, Ozzy. You were a real one. Okay. So yeah, it's an excellent episode of Satan trying to host his own Sweet 16 party, and then like a secondary storyline is all the boys are doing, it's Halloween, right? So they're doing the Bloody Mary thing. Ozzy's gone. I know. I told myself if he asked to leave, I would let him go. I definitely think a lot of Hollywood knew what he was up to. Yeah, for sure. Which is kind of scary that they knew and nobody said anything for how many years? Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. And so there's the South Park boys are doing like the Bloody Mary, say Bloody Mary into a mirror 3 times and she appears. But they're doing it with Biggie Smalls. And none of them can get through it because they're all so scared. And then Butters, who's a like classic scaredy cat, decides to do it, and he's so cute because he's like getting up the nerve. He's like, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls, Biggie Smalls. And then, you know, Biggie Smalls does appear, but he's upset because he was trying to go to Satan's party. Oh, are we good? I look like we're all good?
Yeah, I had a blip there for a second.
Yep. Can everyone still hear me? We just had like a little power flash. I think everything's okay.
Missed that call.
Biggie would probably be okay. Yeah, you can still hear me? Okay, perfect. If you can hear me, can you just drop an emote in chat? You're good? Okay, yeah, we just had like everything flicked very quickly. Like took the TV out. I know you can hear me, Azur. You're good? Thank you guys so much.
No, but I turned it on my computer too.
Oh, okay.
I listened to it.
It was very odd. What was I saying? Oh, yes, Butters. So now Biggie Smalls is angry at poor Butters. Poor Butters. He's just trying to... I'll get rid of this. Biggie Smalls is just trying to get to the Halloween party. And Biggie's trying to, like, Butters is trying to figure out how to get him there. And he finally... he gets on a plane and goes to where Satan's party is and gets a mirror and pulls him out that way. But one of the best lines in the episode is Butters is trying to explain everything to his parents. CJ's here. And they are very not understanding, so he's trying to explain to his dad that, you know, he needs to get Biggie Smalls to the party or he's gonna pop a cap in his ass. And his dad says, Butters, do you want to get shot or do you want to get grounded? And he freaks out because Butters he's more scared of being grounded. Butters is too cute. I don't know if anyone here watches South Park or has ever seen it, but Butters is just, he's a sweetheart. Thanks for grabbing your daily, Kala. Appreciate it. A munchie. What? Don't call me jet setter. Artsy skills. Get off my island. All the lasers will shine on me. Check me out. I'm made of sparkles and laser beams. I'm owning it. Fucking Chester. It's Art Chester. This is supposed to make sense. It's just supposed to be fab. Okay, you know what? I don't spend enough time talking like with the villagers like this, and I missed out so much. Grew up on South Park but not allowed to watch SpongeBob. Make it make sense. Yes, I do agree, love Butters. Heart apron, cute. How many fossils do I have? 1. Okay. I was not allowed to watch The Simpsons. My dad told me no, which I've said many times was the one thing that ensured that I watched the crap out of The Simpsons. I'm not playing World of Warcraft, I'm playing Hello Kitty Adventure Island. That's adorable. Is that game out already? I didn't think it was out yet.
Yeah, that shit's been out for a while.
It's been out for a while? Whoa, fuck,
so.
where has I been? When I first played Animal Crossing, the nickname thing confused me, so I called Cranston Cranky Boy. The whole island called me it for months. Oh, I didn't suggest a name, I just let them, whatever they wanted, the first one wanted, I just let it go, and so now it's a thing. Okay. Simpsons, Family Guy, South Park, and King of the Hill all. I love Simpsons, I love South Park, I like Family Guy, and I'm hit or miss on King of the Hill if I'm being honest. That Butters quote from South Park, and ironically now an actual game. Simpsons is so good, but it's hit or miss as time goes. Simpsons, season 3 to season 8 or 9. That's the sweet spot. That mid-90s, like early to mid-90s Simpsons, that's the sweet spot for it. And after that, it's just downhill. Like, for a while, at least the Treehouse of Horror episodes were really good, so I would, at least make a point of watching those. God damn it, Nooks. But, like, all my favorite episodes are from early Simpsons. Every single, like, all of them. Family Guy is okay, I like Stewie and his Taylor obsession. I haven't seen any new Family Guy, so I didn't know Stewie was a Swiftie. I do like Stewie, I would say. It's true. I do like Stewie, I would say he's my favorite. I mean, yes, it's all stereotype, but whatever. Cool Motive's still cute, right? Hi, CJ. I don't want to talk to you. Because I'm not doing any fishing. No, fishing. Okay, I'm about to introduce you to Taylor Swift. Honey, we've met. Like, I know T Swift. Oh, he says that to Chris? I was like, Calla, don't you worry, girl. I know about Taylor. I would not call myself...
Taylor, I know her.
I would not call myself a Swiftie, but there are some Taylor Swift songs that I do really enjoy. And I have no qualms about listening to them. Because again, I'm very much, we don't yuck people's yums, and you like what you like, and that's the end of it. Taking a fab break. That's short for fantastic, awesome break. Okay, Truffles, you're starting to win me a little bit. A little bit. Why don't you just, call Taylor up? It's so easy. Just give her a ring-a-ding. What do you guys think? Is this the year she gets engaged? Like, I'm curious. Like, again, I'm not a Swiftie, but do you think this is the year that she finally gets engaged? And watch everyone lose their mind? I wouldn't. I tell her I love her. I definitely admire her work ethic, her drive, her commitment to everything. If not this year, next year. I think I'd be very surprised if he wins the Super Bowl and doesn't propose. I think it would be this year. If she's still with him, it's this year. I don't think this year, but definitely move in together. Okay, that's fair. I'd like if she could just figure it out so he can stop being the low-hanging fruit, Joe. That's fair. I was looking at TMZ and everyone was like, oh my god, she was sitting beside Caitlin Clark and they're getting really close. Like, honey, they're just sitting beside each other at a game. Like, can't they be socializing? Like, I could see her getting a house in Kansas City with him. Well, I mean, I was gonna say, I don't know if I could, but I mean, obviously she spent some time in Nashville and she started her career as a country singer and she would have, you know, everyone gets their start in Nashville, so Kansas isn't too far removed from that. I was so shook the other day I found out the Kardashians only donated $500 to the LA fires. Are you kidding? I want to say it was Khloe that got roasted for calling out the mayor, and everyone was like, and how much water did you and your family, like you and your sisters, collectively waste when there was a drought, you know, the other year? Yeah, I don't understand. That is a family I don't understand why people idolize. Like, I get it, but I don't. So, I mean, you can see you're getting 20 houses, so I hope she gets one with him too. Fair. $500, Bessie, that's full-time groceries in this economy. Yeah, like, obviously can't speak to anyone else, but in Canada, like, we're running a grocery tab of, like, $500 or more a month, you know? That's a lot. For a family of 3 with 2 cats, that's ridiculous. Absolutely. That shit isn't even chump change. Considering one of those sisters is a quote-unquote billionaire, like... And you would think of any time, any disaster, any occurrence that would really pull celebrities to, like, donate and help out more is when it affects them, like, very specifically each other and the neighborhoods they live in. Like, it's not even a computer. We're a household of 4 adults. Our grocery bill rubs about $1,200 to $1,500 a month. Boy, it is gross in Canada, and I'm sure it's gross in the States too, and across the pond, and like it's not good. It's not good. I'm happy for you, dog. I'm stop you right there. Okay, I'm missing one. Oh, easy peasy. Bless. That's okay. I have another one. I was prepared. Alright. Investigate. It's hard not to, but I probably shouldn't peek inside. Okay, I'm gonna go to Robin. I'm guessing. I don't know. UK is slightly cheaper, but we're 2 pooch in the household, and it's a minimum $300 for us if we scrimp. Like, that's insane. It should not be... I don't... Maggie's. That was my other thought, was Maggie. If we splurge, it's more than $500, definitely. Yeah. And that's just groceries. And I mean, I understand that I'm paying more for my groceries because I'm frequently buying more whole food than, like, prepackaged or boxed food because, you know, I'm raising a child, but, like, still, it's nuts. I love teaching UK slang. Teach me, Kala. What do you got? Hit me with it. Or Junior. I did talk to Chester. I'm pretty sure I talked to Ken. I mean, I've heard a little bit, and I know Flan could teach me a little bit because he spent 8 or 9 months teaching in the UK, like him and his, well, it's his now ex-wife, but when they were first dating and together, they went to England, to the UK to teach. So I know he knows some, and we've actually been talking about it because he says one thing, and he was explaining to me, he was like, I remember this from England, that when they say this, they mean this. And I'm like, okay, well, in North America, when we say this, we mean this. So, if it's muddy outside, it's clarity. Clarity, okay. Why can't you just say it's muddy outside? A sheep costume? Oh my god, is that cute? I'm saving that for Easter. If I make it to Easter, I'm wearing it. Put your pants on, Norman. God. Or the actual mud is Clark's? Just call it mud. Says the one who calls people hosers and, you know, says, I will legitimately walk up to someone and say, how's it going, eh? Or, how's she going, buddy? Like, these are things I have said to people. Or the way I say A as, like, a part of my normal speech. Like, we could count it, how many times I say A. Because I do. And I don't notice it. Okay, what am I doing? Putting stuff away. And then going to do... Bless you. Put in storage. Put in storage. And you, and you, and you. We call a splinter a spelk? It's a splinter. My book club book for Janie had so many eyes in the book because it set up on the peninsula of Michigan. And Canada just gave me this literal star stream. Hey, at least none of you had to know me when I was still with my ex-husband. Because he lives in New Hampshire, so he's from New England, and I picked up New England slang, and I said wicked and wicked awesome all the time. I feel like some people just make up terms so that way they have something to come up with. Like, why the fuck does some of those exist? I need to join book club again. I'm in a slump. I need to get back into the habit. I'm gonna add it to at some point, add it to, like, the accountability stuff that I'm gonna work with Flan on, but right now we don't want to overwhelm it, so I've got a couple of things that I want to, like, really focus on, and once I get those habits, then I'm looking to get back into reading, like, doing a little more, or at least trying to be on my phone less at night and read before bed. I feel like that would be more helpful. God damn it, Blathers. Next on my to be read is my Dark Vanessa. When I hear Dark Vanessa, all I'm thinking of is, like, Little Mermaid. Ooh, goodness. She a little sleepy? I did not sleep well last night. Again, leading to the I'm not okay, but it'll be okay. I had, like, some truly horrific dreams last night, and, like, I'd have a dream and it would wake me up and I'd finally calm down from that and go back to sleep and rinse repeat. So it's been great. I love this for me. trying to think. I slept at Flawn's Friday night, and I don't think I slept through the night. I know we unintentionally passed out just after midnight, woke up just before 3, actually got ready for bed, and then I think I woke up every few hours after that. One day I'll sleep through the night again. I don't know when it'll be, but one day. Brewster, my beloved, with his pigeon milk. I'm waiting for him to give up his Brewsteroid. Blast your Boosteroids. Azur, look, your girl's coming to get some coffee.
Still can't be a villager, still disappointed. Just move in, you coward.
Felt been having you up every 4 hours for my antibiotics. Ugh. Hey, girl. Bye, Isabel. She's so cute with a little tail. Stop. Nope, not yet. I think he gives it up when you go 50 times. I feel. What was that? Sounds like girl, but you have a mouthful of marbles. Hey, girl. Oh no, wait, I wanted to see. There's a thing for the roost, isn't there? Oh, there it is. 10 more. Okay. It's art is what it is. I'm sure some of these are repeats, but see, like those two. Okay, let's sell these. Go get some Nook Mile tickets, and we'll do a quickie villager hunt after I go to Harv's and get the stupid please have my flowers. Wait, I think I have a Nook Mile ticket in my house. I feel like I do. Oh, Isabel, you cutie. Alright. Get some Nook Mile tickets. This part, I do not miss how long it takes to do this. I'm just gonna hefty sigh for every single one. Like, please, go faster. Let me select multiples. Something. No! Shit. Wish there was a way to skip dialogue quicker. Right? Like, please, I do not need this in my life. I've got things to do and bitches to hit with nets. Like,
If
20 years later. Bitches to hits with nuts, right? There should be not my first playthrough option to minimize dialogue. Yes, yes, yes. Been there, done that. Fuck. Like, please. Like, at least in a game like Paper Mario, so there's, a thing in Paper Mario called Action Timer, and there's a tutorial that'll teach you how to do it, but it does legit give you the option to skip it if you know how to do it. So, like, we need more stuff like that. I knew I had
the
one.
moment you take it away, there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, why did
This
you
ain't my
take this
first
away?
rodeo nephews. Wait, I forgot they're actually his nephews. I know. Ooh, okay. Let's do this. Harv's better have my flowers. Bitch better have my money. Sir, we need a Fortnite session soon. Sir does love the Fortnite. After a couple years of saying he would never play it and it's a kid's game. Love is a strong word. It's true. Okay, he enjoys the fork knife. Yes, get me airborne. I enjoy a lot of things about it, that's for sure. As you should. Whew, excuse me, y'all. As life is too short, and we don't yuck yums. You enjoy what you enjoy. Do it. Do the thing. Not you. Not you. Was not referring to you, Kat. You do not get to do the thing. Those are still fake. Yes, ma'am. Pumpkins. Lilies. 1 rose. Go. Fail. Well, 1 out of 3. Just 1. Leaf, you disappoint me, sir. Might as well do a blessing while we're here. Jesus. Godzilla is in Fortnite now? Shut up. That's so odd. Though, I mean, is Godzilla really more of a stretch than Snoop Dogg, who apparently is about to be canceled? So,
Wait, what? Why?
why is Snoop Dogg about to be canceled?
Yeah.
Because he performed at Trump's inauguration. And King Kong.
Yeah.
Well, you can't have one without the other. Katrina, the legendary drag queen you are. Snoop is mega. Yeah. I've heard that. And I'm so disappointed.
I mean, the guy's a businessman. Is anybody really surprised?
Snoop and Carrie Underwood. Yeah, I heard about Carrie Underwood.
Also not surprising.
And I love how they're both like it's just a gig, it's an opportunity, like, politics aside. No, it's not. It's all political.
Also, your political choices that you don't want to bring to light because it might make you look like a bad person are
So
also
disappointed
actively hurting people.
in
so-
Carrie, but heard she's a bitch. I've heard that too, but again, like, the things we hear about celebrities, obviously, you know, remember the source and the motive, right? So, says me, who there's a whole bunch of people I hate just on principle. But yeah. Yes, please. Carry the longtime Rhinestone Country out. Get out. Wasn't she the one of the first country artists to win American Idol?
One of the first winners of American Idol, period. Like,
What was she? Season 3, season 4?
something like that.
Yeah, and the Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni situation is wild. I've been low-key following it, but I really don't want to really get into it. Womp womp, thanks. This is called next bet. Residency to get money back. Yup. Friendship rules. It's what it says. Yee. My lackluster yee. Of course, the one of the only country songs of this playlist would come up right now. West Virginia. And Snoop is like a career businessman, also super not surprising. I agree. I don't feel like Snoop would be MAGA, but you still can't. Are you touching any part of his inauguration stuff? You're going to be lumped in with that. They waste zero time in wanting to out themselves. Oh, yeah. A country song is a paid actor. She said, "Me, I got your back." Alright. We got 6 tickets. Right. At this point, political choices are actively and even preemptively harming people because of the influence it has on people now. So, not gonna lie, he did Food Wars and refused to try a lot of the British through food. I thought he was an ass. I mean, he's very businessy and putting himself with Martha Stewart and appealing to a whole different demographic and generation. So someone tries to hand wave about people making that all political. Alright, something good. Someone good. Let's just get this over with, please. In previous villager hunts, I've been mining for things, but I'm not going to. Is that a kangaroo? Or is that a mouse? Either way, we don't fuck with them, but I can't see who it is. Well, it's a mouse. Okay. It's kind of a cute mouse. Do I know you? Oh, Bettina. Maybe it's the hat. You look kind of cute with the hat, but no Mises. Alright. Well, that was a bust. Next one. The purple kangaroo is lovely. She loves music. I don't like the kangaroos. They kind of creep me out, especially when they got their kid, right. They will mess you up. A kangaroo will mess you up.
Honestly, there's so many things about Australia that mess you up.
We're hoping for a penguin, or who else we got in there? We got some pigs, a couple of deer. Kit the Kanga, my birthday twin. That sucks. I'm sorry. It's 3 a.m., but I'm avoiding sleep. I did not sleep well last night. I'm sorry, Kala. Would it not make sense to try and get more sleep tonight? But also, I'm going to not be following that advice. I'm very, very aware of it, so. Usually my limit on, like, work nights is to try and get at least 6 hours of sleep. I think I'm going to be cutting it close tonight, if I'm being real, but we'll see what happens. That's hideous. We already saw you at a campsite. Already said no, so bye. I need to get to the point where I'm so exhausted I don't. Yeah, I get that. I don't dream. Okay. Are you open to like a medication or something over the counter to help? I don't know if you have it there, but in Canada I have access to something called ZzzQuil, which is like the sleepy part of NyQuil, but without all the like help you feel better medicine. It literally is supposed to just knock you out, and I am very close to considering going back on it for like weekends to try and catch up on sleep. I have a doctor's appointment on Friday for new antidepressants. Okay. I love that for you. I really hope they can help you out with that and try to get you some relief and some sleep, friends. It's like such a vicious cycle. Like when you don't sleep and everything's working like overtime, and then it makes you so you can't sleep and you're just in this vicious cycle, and I'm just like, I need something to like break that up, because once I have a decent night's sleep, like everything doesn't feel as hard. I'm raw dogging life right now. It's hard, right? Life is lifing. Emotions are emoting. English is hard.
What is the command for that?
Exclamation point words. It's Dobie. I don't think he's on my list. No, there's Wolfgang, there's Audie, there's Whitney. I think those are the only wolves I have. Yeah, he's not on my list. He's cute though. Me trying to get back to my mute button so quick for that sneeze. Excuse me. I'm in that right now. Oh, I'm sorry, Brent. We're all going through it. Yes, Starbears. English is not fuck. In trying to say that English was not my first language, I am demonstrated. Thank you. Dobby is adorable. I probably put him in B tier, if I'm being honest. I didn't save like my B's down. I just saved the S and the A because that's all I needed for this, so. I feel like that command is gonna rack up quick. Let's go. It's gotta catch up to yawns. Shake it off. Shake it off. What was that? Number 3, right? So this is number 4? I'll have to check. I'm not used to having to closely watch how many tickets I have left. Like, we just go. We get the tickets and we go. Okay, 2 left after this. What is that, like Broccolo? I didn't put, I know there are no mice on my S or A tier, because I don't like rodents. Like, that's a personal, it's a personal star fact. I don't, rats, mice, most birds, squirrels, hamsters. It's not for me. Ferrets. Not for me. This one. Hello. Thank you. Okay. Neck mount tickets. Time for takeoff. Come on, Animal Crossing. Stop doing me so dirty right now. Like, I need you to help me out. Help you, help me. Or help me, help you, help me? I don't know. I don't know. This is stressing me. There's definitely no hippos on my SRE tier. Oh. Who are your dreamies? It's anybody who's on this list. The point of the challenge is to try and get all 10 of our villagers to be on my personal S or A tier. Except almost all their personality types are like exactly the same. So so from my list I have Wart Jr. and Ken, and then Robin came up in an autofill and I kept her because she's my most hated villager. Like, literally most hated. Thank you, Haley. And then Chester came up, and Chester is Gemini's favorite villager. She's the one who started this challenge, so in honor of her, we're keeping Chester. So we do have some wiggle room with the rules, but I need to be able to justify it. So, like, I hate Robin. She's my birthday twin, and I hate her endlessly. But why not keep her and put her in a literal garbage dump? And that'll make me feel a little better. And I do. And I am actually very excited to build her dump. Whew. And the yawns keep coming. Okay, I think this is the last ticket, right? Yeah, please. No, that's a no from me, dog. Extreme home makeover. Move that bus. It's just her dump. I know. Oof. That's okay. So, because I've not visited any friends or any other islands, I don't have a move-in queue. So I can go a couple of days before that plot will autofill. And I'm okay with that. So let me go plant my rose. So silly. One freaking flower. One day someone will be selling lilies and I will be able to get them. But today is not that day. And neither was yesterday. Mac just working out on the bridge, as you do. Alright. I don't really care about watering this because it's not helping me with anything. Alright. Wrap it up. Wrap it up! I'm over it. I'm over all of it. Stupid villager hunt. Can't even... There's so many villagers on that list. How could you... How could you? Okay. Let me... Hello, Twitch. Mute this. Let me... see if I can find someone to raid. Oh my god. Stupid thing. I see someone, they're not playing Animal Crossing, but they're a friend of the stream. And I think I want to raid them. Yep. We're gonna go see Fire. Fire is playing The Sims. Oh my goodness. But, we're gonna go raid my friend, Fire Smythe, who's a wonderful cozy streamer, plays a ton of games, including Animal Crossing. His favorite villagers are ducks, and I absolutely love that. Thank you, Bex, for posting the raid messages. First one is for followers, second one is for subscribers, if you want to copy the one that's applicable. And then I'll get the raid started. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it, and I knew that even though I wasn't 100% feeling it, that coming on stream and just talking about anything or anything else, even including my Toxic Ex, would definitely help me feel better, and I absolutely do. So thank you guys for being wonderful, awesome, supportive, incredible people. I appreciate you more than words can say, and anyone who is lurking, I truly do appreciate you spending any amount of time in this channel, and obviously everyone who chatted tonight. Thank you, and thank you again, Jasmine, for the raid if you're still lurking. You'll see me again on Tuesday, but I'll be posting my schedule per usual sometime tomorrow. There's the Discord if you want to join it. Azur is streaming tomorrow, 1 p.m. He's hoping, not sure yet, but give him a quick follow if you need to keep up with him, and I think that's everything. So thank you guys again so much. I really appreciate each and every one of you. I hope you have a great day. And please remember to take care of yourself tomorrow and every day. You are so important. You are so loved, and I'm so happy you're here. Take care, everyone. Bye.